Well, scattered showers moving in right on time here, and right now the heaviest rain north of Cortland, moving up into southern middle Tennessee. Additional showers will move in for the rest of the night. You can see the heaviest rain and the severe weather's down here in Louisiana, and that's going to track along the Gulf Coast. We've been talking about how that was going to keep us from seeing severe weather so far all week long. But this will move through. I don't think we'll see widespread heavy rain in the morning. We'll see a lot of wind, but new showers will develop late tomorrow morning and afternoon. Wind advisory, sustained winds 20 to 30 miles an hour, and we'll see on top of that wind gusts which could hit 40 miles an hour. Showers for the morning commute, about a 5 out of 10 on the impact scale. It is 10 o'clock. The news starts now.
Here's your first alert at 10.
This is Teacher Appreciation Week. Let's appreciate our teachers.
A big change causing controversy for some local educators. Also,
for the safety of our children.
What stronger regulations could mean for faith-based childcare, plus a scary situation for students on board a sinking school bus.
WAFF 48, your first alert station. You're watching WAFF 48 News at 10.
Good evening. It's Teacher Appreciation Week across the nation, but tonight some Decatur City school teachers feel less than appreciated after being told they're only going to be paid for 2 out of 4 days of professional training during their summer break. WFF 48's Jonathan Radford is working this story for us tonight. He joins us live from the newsroom. Jonathan.
Kim, there are only 15 school days left before summer break begins in the Decatur City Schools District. But tonight, your child's teacher isn't making their summer vacation plans. Instead, they're fighting to get paid for the days they'll have to work next month. That's because many of the district's middle and high school teachers have been asked to attend a 4-day training for the A+ College Ready program, a program that's expected to help boost your child's AP test scores. But as of tonight, the district's leaders say 2 of the training days will count as professional development. But as for the other 2, they've been mum about that. But the Alabama Education Association isn't keeping quiet.
Let's appreciate our teachers. We're doing this for the babies. They need us, but we don't want to be slapped in the face.
Now, we showed up at the school board's work session tonight, but paying teachers for training over the summer wasn't on the agenda, nor was it addressed. However, I asked the board president about the issue, and she told me the superintendent is working with the district's principals to determine what they'll do about this decision and when they will make that decision. But even before a decision is made, one teacher I spoke with has a word for the superintendent tonight.
He needs to do right by the teachers in the Decatur City school system. We're dedicated, we're professionals, and we deserve to be treated like professionals, and we want to be paid for the job that we do on non-contract time.
Or what?
Well, we will not attend the training.
Well, there you have it. It's still unclear whether the district is making the attendance mandatory for teachers. This issue will likely come up at Tuesday's school board meeting. We'll keep you posted on that. Reporting live in the newsroom tonight, Jonathan Radford, WAFF 48 News.
Jonathan, thank you. Lawmakers unanimously passed a more than $6 million budget, meaning more money for textbooks, buses, and teachers may soon be on the way. WFF 48 political reporter Michael Downa has the latest now from Montgomery.
In a 100-0 vote, lawmakers today overwhelmingly voted to pass the state education budget out of the House today. Now, the $6.4 billion budget is modestly bigger than just last year and will provide money for more than 150 teachers in grades 4 through 6. Now, the budget also provides additional funds for things like pre-K and foundation funding for things like textbooks and more. Now, the one place where money may be lacking a little bit is four-year universities, which saw level funding. But the budget chairman says the vote shows just how positive this budget was.
I think it speaks to the cooperation of the body and the leadership of the Ways and Means Education Committee. We've worked on this proposal for months and months and months, and to culminate with a unanimous vote, I'm very proud of. And I think, quite frankly, and the most important thing to me is I think it validates that we hit the right priorities and the right needs.
With this bill passing out of the House, it will now move on to the Senate, where Representative Bill Poole expects it to go to a conference committee so the two chambers can work out the differences between their two education budgets. Reporting from Montgomery, I'm Michael Downa for WAFF 48 News.
It's official. Alabama faith-based adoption organizations can refuse to place children with gay parents or other households because of their religious beliefs. Governor Kay Ivey signed the HB 24 into law today. It prohibits the state from refusing to license faith-based adoption groups that refuse placement because of their religious beliefs. Ivey says the law protects the ability of a religious agency to place vulnerable children in a permanent home. Opponents say it's discrimination. The bill to strengthen oversight on faith-based child care agencies took a major step forward in the legislature today. Currently, faith-based child care centers do not have to follow the same rules as other agencies. The legislation comes after the sickening of dozens of children at religious daycare centers in Montgomery last year. While some are concerned about government overreach, parents who support the bill say safety comes first.
We cannot overlook for the safety of our children, your own biases when it comes to church and state. There's already church daycares in the state of Alabama that are regulated, that self-report to DHR. If it's good for them, what's the problem with the ones that it's not?
The compromise bill falls short of the original intent, but child care advocates say it's a good step towards getting to see exactly what's happening inside the facilities.
Reforms on the payday loan industry could shake up how you borrow. State lawmakers are debating bills that would tighten restrictions on lenders. The Senate version creates an installment option over 3 months if you can't pay off the loan after a month. The House version is a little different. Business owner Roy Hutchinson fears a reform bill will shut down all payday loan lenders. Reform advocates say changes are needed because sky-high interest rates coupled with staggering debt is hurting Alabama families who use the service.
If you went and sat in one of the offices and talked to the customers, you'd find out everybody was extremely happy with their ability to come in and access that line of credit for them and the ability to repay it. There are virtually no complaints in the industry about the product. It's straightforward. People understand it.
The struggle that people have had is that you get to the end of the year and you've paid hundreds and hundreds of dollars, but you still owe your original original $500. So that's what we're trying to put something in there to help you actually pay it off and make a fresh start.
Last year, the Alabama Senate approved reforms, but the measure fell short in the House. We'll keep you posted as the story evolves in the legislature. If you use Google, listen up. A phishing scheme is targeting people across the web. Actually looks as if it's coming from a trusted source and asks you to open a Google document. Now, if you click, it takes you to a page to open the Google Docs app with your Google account. Then the crooks have access to your email account and contacts. Google has disabled offending accounts. It's unclear how widespread the attack is or who's behind it.
Facebook is closing in on another milestone. The popular social media site is close to the 2 billion user mark. Today, Facebook reported hitting 1.94 billion monthly users at the end of the March quarter. However, some cracks are starting to show. Facebook is seeing slower sales growth. The site is also facing criticism for how it handles the metrics, fake news, and videos of suicide and murders shared on the site. CEO Mark Zuckerberg says Facebook is hiring 3,000 people to review and help stop violent video postings.
You can stay on top of severe weather by downloading the free First Alert weather app. Puts our million-watt radar in the palm of your hand. Search WFF Weather in your smartphone's marketplace. We'll be right back.